Hi.
Hello. How's
I was
everybody?
having some technical difficulties. Add Trapper to the stage. He's added. It's like I'm learning how to do this all over again. Trapper, Trapper, you there?
Well, that was an
Whoa.
opposite effect.
I think Jack, where'd you go?
Hi, Ramesh. Hello, everyone. Yeah, we're cameraman's having some difficulties. He went that trapper and deleted himself somehow.
I didn't know that was possible.
Well, I guess there it is.
This is the technology biting you in the rear. That's what I keep having happen to me too.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, William, Billy, Maryland Squatch Watcher, everybody watching? Hello. We're waiting for everybody else to get back in here. Stump Jumper, what's up? Hey, Mike from LIB, what's going on, man? I hope everybody got to see the videos from when we were in the forest and seeing the portal that cameraman captured on thermal. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and when it happened, I was like, I had no idea it was there until Jack came over and was telling me about it, and I really didn't know what it looked like or anything at the time. And then once I actually seen it, when we all seen it, that was something. Especially seeing the temperature. Hey, Michelle, Kathy, Dean, Arliss.
Well, one thing I could see, he kept talking about the lights shooting in and out of you, and yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
I mean, quick. It wasn't like this long, super bright light. It was these quick little, blips almost.
Maybe Jack fell through a portal.
I've seen some things like that.
Man, what's up? Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You know, you're
He's actually giving me a call here right now. I'm gonna mute myself.
Yeah,
Gone.
Jack fell through the portal.
He got himself locked out of his own stream.
How does that happen?
Hey, Dogman. Heather. Yeah, that was the thing. Like I seen some lights myself. I don't know what they were, some kind of light energy orbs. I saw I saw some, but the cameraman was watching me a lot, and a lot was like zooming past me, going out of my head, and all kinds of weird stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like I didn't get to really a lot was happening, and it was like some weird awkward experiment at times. He was like, telling me hold still, turn, don't move, and I'm just sitting there like, all right, what do you see now?
What are you doing? Yeah. Well, your device there said something about boy hates Jack.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
Oh, he's going to start this live over
kill
again.
It. Yeah.
He just sent me a message saying he's going to start it over again, everyone. So we'll be back.
Standby technology. It's probably solar flares,
Yeah. I'm not sure when he's going to shut it off, but it's kind of a weird moment.
Yeah.
He wants us to leave out of here or not. Yeah.
All right. So we X out of here?
Well, I'm not sure yet. We're going to find out.
Okay. Yeah, that's one of the things
so I don't know what happened with with this. But
solar flares, man.
And we're going to rebroadcast it on our channels as well. So we'll be back.
Okay.
I know we can't end it. He can end it. So
yeah, that's what I say. What do we?
We'll just sit here awkwardly for a while. Hey, Dean.
So have you got to review any of the night that me and you were out?
Oh, yeah, I got it together. It's going to be released public next week.
Okay.
Members, it'll be on Tuesday from when we were there. T-Mac and I were just there doing a little follow-up.
I was out. I mean, I said I've got to review it, but it's been a nightmare trying to put it together. So I have it together and can't release it. So
yeah. Yeah, he might be ending the stream, so if we disappear, that's why. But he's starting it back up soon. So
Yeah. So. Yeah, I think it's been a little while since we've had like the whole group together.
yeah,
So we got to get things coordinated. So. And
all right. He just said hold on, so I think we'll stick with it until he shuts the stream off. But
okay.
that's what happens if we disappear. He's going to end this stream, some problems on his end, and then we're going to start it back up. So we'll stay here and chit chat a little bit until we do.
Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, I did get. I got our video together, and I've got it uploaded and ready to go. Let's see. Did he say he sent something here? Let me see what he said.
Oh, that's Trapper. Said something.
Oh, it's Trapper. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, because it's been like too long since like the whole group was together. So.
Excuse me.
Jack is starting this. Okay, so all right.
All right, Mike. Jack's starting it. You know, we're just restreaming it from his main stream here on StreamYard. So, gonna let him figure out how. You know, I'm not sure what's going on yet with him, but
Mm-hmm.
he just told us to hang on while he's restarting it. Hey, Dogman. Well, you know what? That's what we're speculating on. From how it reacted and how it behaved, I think it resembled what a portal would be. Hi, Sharon. Yeah, that the temperature was something so like adds so much level to the evidence of what it was. You know, he had his thermal that he captured it in. I wasn't even aware it was there until he started telling me, but
Mm-hmm.
there was what looked like some kind of a dark object that was like almost a perfect circle that started kind of small, kept changing shape. Like it got real big, came back together again, got real big again, it came together, and there was some black, like smoky, like orbs that were moving around it and everything. And the thermal, the hot temperature that it was measuring, the hot point was focused on that. And every time it grew big, it went over the max, which was over 1,022 degrees. So that temperature really says a lot to what it was. It was definitely something
Absolutely.
that wasn't normal.
That's one of the things to get that kind of a temperature. That's just not anything.
Yeah,
I can do that.
that is, I don't know how you could debunk that. I don't see any way possible you could debunk that, because the behavior of what it was that we thought was the portal and the temperature of it, it's not normal. And it looked like some things were coming out of it. Some weird residual um, darker area was kind of emanating from it, a little bit above it. And then once it shrunk up, the temperature dropped down into the hundreds. And then as soon as it zoomed back open again, the temperature immediately spiked to over the max.
Yeah.
And there was so many things going on, so many weird dark shaped or dark color, odd things that were around us on the ground and around me. The cameraman captured some smoky orb that was moving around me. There's just so much activity that happened around the same time. So something went on, and a portal seems to be what our best guess is to what it was. Let me see. Yeah, if you're just joining too, we're gonna restart the stream over. That's why the cameraman's out here is having some problems. So we're just sticking with it until he ends this, and then we're gonna restart when we're all together again. Yeah, Damien, the hot and cold spikes. Well, whenever you see, like, it seems to be a common connection with like spirits with cold type of temperatures around you, even on thermals. So seeing that object, if you didn't have a temperature to gauge it, maybe you might be like, that might be some kind of spirit or something. But seeing a temperature reach over 1,000 degrees and max out the thermal, that whatever it was, which like, well, we're we're kind of
Hmm.
making the assumption, or we're guessing that's a portal. That temperature is just insane. I don't know what else it really could have been.
Well, and even what you said, because it was up in the sky, and you guys said you've
Right.
tested your thermal on like putting it on the sun, and it doesn't record that hot when you put the thermal on the sun.
Oh yeah, yeah, and this was at 10 p.m. at night, so you know, there was no like mistaking what it was for the moon or the sun. The moon doesn't even put off a heat temperature. The sun in the daytime does, but it's just a solid same size circle that when I measured it got to like 400 degrees. This was at night. You could see it. Yes, Dogman, I was talking about the video. The cameraman and I both dropped the video from that night. You could see it. This was something that changed size. A small, like it was up in this, it was up in the air. It's hard to tell exactly how small or how big it was, but it considered in size comparison to itself, it got pretty small and then grew, like 10 times its small size, but it still formed a circle. I was reading what you said there, Mike. Yeah, the Shadow Man stump jumper. Yeah, there's some strange stuff, man. Anybody hasn't seen our videos, the cameraman and I dropped them that night. Go on the, go to our YouTube channels and watch it. You'll see the portal. You'll see all the strange things that happened that night. All the weird, dark things that were on the ground, the orbs that were moving around. We did capture a decent amount of that. There's probably a lot more going on than we realized too. So it was a very interesting night. Some pretty amazing evidence.
Sorry, I'm having to switch where I'm sitting.
Some of the chat here has Jack's pupil reflection, Nancy. I mean, I'm not sure what part you mean, like maybe some of the lights or flashes, or you mean the portal? I mean, I would imagine you're not talking about the portal, because the thermal temperature showed that it ranged from when it was small to a couple hundred degrees to when it grew over 1,000 degrees. Something like that. I don't see how you can explain any kind of natural occurrence that could behave and show that kind of temperature reading. I think, as many times as we've been filming and we're always looking at the screen, I don't think there's any kind of reflection that could come off of our eyes that would cause some kind of a flash or, something like that.
Yeah, that's what I don't see how you can recreate that, because that got hot like a jet engine. I mean, I don't know how you recreate that.
Yeah, I mean, if there is some kind of a natural explanation that somebody knows exactly that that's what it does and can help explain that, I mean, we'd be open to hear that. But hey, there he's back, I think.
I think he's back.